Can you kind of list in your just from maybe the like 10 things that happened to you as a child, just one or two word list of the types of abuses that you sustained.
Okay. Sexual abuse. Also a lot of physical abuse. Once he punched me. Well, he did this a lot. He'd hit me. He'd always hit me, and I'd get a nosebleed. And he took it was a Kotex, and he made me hold it on my nose. And then it made me look at myself in the mirror after that. He threw me down the stairs. He took plastic coat hangers and he would break them and then get another one and break them. He'd get his belt and hit you with it, or, across the face, wherever. There's so much. There's so much. One thing I hated he'd do is he'd throw water on you and make you stand outside, even if in the winter. He'd make you stand on the back porch if you're too hyper or rowdy. And he'd do this other thing called, he'd make you jump, but that wasn't really that bad because you just had to jump up and down. And that didn't bother me. And it's like the physical and sexual abuse, like that was bad, but the psychological abuse I think was the worst because he wouldn't, like I didn't have a name. He always called me little faggot, little bastard. I mean, he never called me Bob by my name ever. And it's just and the weird mind games he would play all the time, like he'd say, you'd have to say you hate yourself, or he'd make you look in the mirror if you cried and stuff like that. And I don't know, you just learn not to have emotion. You just learn to numb your emotions. And he wouldn't let me talk. He wouldn't let me talk to my other siblings. Like my twin had to stay upstairs, and I always had to stay downstairs. Just I don't know.